from the tip, born 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a granted immunity still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ops played. And they still got I done, but it still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she
I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like I'm a Montana. Make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my fridge.
Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want to. Hang up the phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking neither. I thought I was faking, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying, let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they
I have not had 8 hours of sleep since 2K.
talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hill figure fits with this shit coming up. When you stay down like this, you rock Phineas. Okay. He broke his, put a boot on him. Put out, put a move on him. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah. Just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No. The industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whipping this.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Detroit Pistons. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. And with tip-off coming.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now that the process in Philly yielded 2 young superstars, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Last season, the front office.
Clearly a special team and a special twosome. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Big Red out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Philadelphia, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Count that one. Harris has got the game going here with the first basket for the 76ers.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Hall passes to Bay. Here's Hall. Over Simmons. Hall, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot's good for Milton. Milton's got 5 points so far.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Cunningham. Here's Hall. Kicks it out to Grant. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Chalk up 2 there. Milton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Hall driving the lane. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Simmons left side and stolen by Bay. Pass to Grant. That shot no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Now here's Simmons. 9 points last game. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Green, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Isaiah Stewart.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The feed to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
Here's Hall. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Milton with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And Drummond is right there.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan.
Now to the lineup for the Pistons.
So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 17. Here's Hall, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up, and teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, they are dialed in. from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Josh Jackson. Aaron Baines out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Big Red, and it's Diallo in at the 3. Pass to Jackson. Here's Hall. Takes a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Hall. Drives to the hoop. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bay comes in for Josh Jackson. And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Hall. He's got 13. And here's Bay. Clock at 4. Shoots from the line, and that one good. 15 points for Big Red.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Simmons with it. Now defended by Grant. Simmons against Grant. Lets it go from 14. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Hall passes to Diallo. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. And that's now 18 points for Big Red. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Hall. 18 points for him. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pistons trail by 17. Over to the left wing. Wing shot on the way. And he overshot that one, missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
At the elbow, it's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's Hall. 20 points for him, and he comes up with the deuce.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now, here's Maxey. The pass to Milton. Now, here's Embiid. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hall, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that already.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
1:09 left in the first half. Diallo the pass to Grant. Here's Hall. He's got 24. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Grant, that's good.
Man, I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Hall. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Buries it from three-point range. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Hall. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Philadelphia, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What do you see?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.